next speaker is Rosyln. Rosyln is giving speech number 1 out of the Listen Up. I have something very important to say. The assignment in the speech is to teach the audience. She will be informing us on how to set up a referral.
Stop right there. Stop right there. I think we all know what this speech is about. We could pretend to sit around the campfire and sing Kumbaya, but let's just call it what it is, right? This speech is not for you. It's for me. Okay? I'm using this group as practice for the group that really matters, which is my networking group on Wednesday. So you're going to pretend, well, let me back up. I'm going to be giving you tips on how to set up a referral, a business referral. And you're going to pretend like you care. You're also going to pretend like you're part of my networking group on Wednesday. And lastly, you're going to pretend like you know who Rick Corpolongo is, the personal trainer in the networking group. And I'm going to pretend like I'm really from Long Island. Are we clear? All right, when you're giving a business referral, very similar to when you set up a blind date. Now, if you've never set up a blind date, you're going to learn that too. All right, here's how it sounds. Let's just pretend that I find someone. It's very noisy. You need to keep that down because this is the most important part. This is field trip day, remember. All right, let's back up. I lost my train of thought. Okay, back to the referral. Let's say I'm setting up my wonderful son, Barry, and I happen to find someone who's somewhat acceptable to be my daughter-in-law, all right, and my chance at having some grandchildren. I would say to her, Barry is my firstborn. He's an overachiever, very smart, very good-looking. Takes after his mother. He's very conservative with his spending, very wise decision maker, and he also enjoys a little matzo ball soup with a side of rye like you. And most of all, he adores his mother. Now that's just selling one person, right? I have to get him all excited about her. Sherry, the woman who I met at the deli. She's gorgeous. She's bright, and her family is from Long Island. And she's a wonderful cook, unlike your first wife. And I also noticed that she has rather large hips, which is very helpful in the childbirth process, if that ever comes to fruition. All right, you see what I'm doing? I'm selling both of them so they're both excited to meet before there's any emailing or phone call or, God forbid, that's texting that you do. All right, we take that example, now we move it to a business referral. When I refer Rick Corpolongo, our personal fitness trainer, to my neighbor Barbara, who has been wanting to lose weight for years, I say, Barbara, put the manicotti down and call Rick. Very nice. He's been doing this for 31 years. He can travel to you. You don't have to join one of those intimidating gyms where the women are all disrobed. And he specializes in exercises specifically for people with bad knees like yourself. Now, this next part is the most important part. Lean in. I want you to get closer to me. Some of you have horrible postures anyway. You should be seeing Rick, actually. He's already hunched over and you're way too young to be doing that. Move in, closer for me, because this is the most important part. Thank you. I'm now going to give the info to Rick about Barbara, because I want to give him a leg up, no pun intended, on selling Barbara, because there's a million other personal trainers. Rick, Barbara has terrible knees. She could talk about the weather all day long. She adores the color blue, so it wouldn't hurt for you to wear a blue shirt when you see her. And she responds very well to a direct, almost military-like communication. And she's very suspicious of people who wink at her. So whatever you do, don't wink. So I just gave him this backstory. Now, some of you might be thinking I'm overstepping my boundaries. No. I'm giving insight to both parties. It's not a referral if you just give a name and a number. What does that do? That doesn't do anything. Take it from me, it works. My Barry and Sherry are getting married this summer. I've already bought all the furniture for the nursery. Barbara has already lost 13 pounds, which has diminished all of the pain in her knees. And all of this because I was the middleman. I was the matchmaker. So the next time you give a referral, remember, you're the matchmaker. It's your job to meddle. You can now come back up here, young man. You're gorgeous. You're absolutely gorgeous. I think I have someone I can set you up with.